keeping with our breaking news right now, oh my gosh, a huge sigh of relief for two window washers. I'm sure their friends and family too, and all the workers downtown who've been watching this emergency situation. The scaffolding started to tilt. They were hanging on to the 17th story of the BB&T building, way up high there on Forsyth Street in Jacksonville. They are safe. Thank goodness they've been rescued.
And I know if you've driven downtown before, you've seen those people up there, those brave people up there washing the windows. And thankfully, like you mentioned, Jean, they are safe tonight. Our Juliette Dreyer is on the scene right now. Juliette, what can you tell us?
Well, Anthony, you know, as soon as those window washers were pulled up to the roof of the building, everyone erupted in applause because people had been watching this unfold. It's happening right in the middle of downtown Jacksonville on Forsyth. So right now, all you can see is that scaffolding. I mean, look at that. It's stunning. I'm almost at a loss for words looking at that, because you have to imagine what these window washers, were feeling as they were up there. Now, I spoke with a JSO officer here on scene, and he says he's not sure exactly what happened, but he thinks maybe one side came loose and that caused it to tilt like that on that angle. But this is about 17 stories up in the air. So as we got here, we saw those two window washers. They were dressed in yellow and they were being hoisted up by JFRD Special Operations Unit. They had rappelled over the side of the building. Gosh, what brave men and women our JFRD rescue personnel are. They rappelled over the side of the building. They harnessed these window washers and lifted them back up to the top. You can actually see them up at the top of the building right now, just working, kind of finishing up this operation. And I don't really know what they're going to do with that scaffold up there. But again, the window washers are safe. They were pulled up onto the roof right here at this time. We've been trying to keep an eye on them and see, you know, when they come out of the building, we want to talk to them. And we also asked JFRD if anyone would be here to give some information as to what exactly happened, what company these window washers worked for, how they're doing. And we're told that there is no one here yet to give us that information, but it looks like someone may be coming, at least from what I was told, to give us some updates soon. So we'll have those on air and online throughout the night. But in the meantime, such a a sigh of relief really out here. Everyone clapping as soon as those men were pulled up the top of that building. Excuse me. Guys, back to you.
In the yellow, those are the window washers, and she may not be able to hear me now. And in the blue, that was JFRD. You can see the one man's feet looked like he was using his whole body weight to pull up the other man in yellow up off of the top. We're talking about, you can see the JFRD workers in blue. One man, his legs sticking up, apparently using his whole weight to hoist over the window washer in yellow. She may not be able to hear me now,
hey
but
guys,
as
yes,
she
that's
said,
exactly what
that's
it appeared
good
to be.
rescue.
You know. Hey, sorry guys, sorry, a little bit of confusion there. Live TV, and this is really all just unfolding in front of our eyes. But yes, I was told when I first got here that the two men in yellow were the window washers. They were on that platform, that scaffolding, and something happened to cause one side to tip below the other one. So that's when JFRD was called in. 17 stories up in the air this is. Keep in mind, this is so high. This is one of the tallest buildings in downtown Jacksonville, so it's capturing a lot of attention. A lot of people here watching, and they were just on pins and needles, not knowing what was going to happen to these men, but we all watched as they were lifted up. Those brave members of JFRD lifted them up, harnessed them up, and brought them back up to the top of the building. Everyone erupting in applause as soon as we knew that they were safe. And as of right now, we're just waiting to get some more information, but this is really the best possible result we could have asked for.
All right, Juliette, thank you. And I believe a similar situation happened back in 2015, and 3 workers were rescued over at the Duval County Courthouse involving a scaffolding incident there. But once again, some good news tonight. Those two brave workers who are on site of the BB&T building, which is 17 stories high, they are safe tonight.